Hi everybody, welcome to my second video regarding the Kawasaki Z1 Wintec style project. We are talking about Wintec. Wintec, the name means Win stands for vintage. My target was to keep the engine, to keep the exhaust system, to keep the original tank and to secure the vintage potential of this bike. Talking about tech stands for technology. Upgrade the brakes, upgrade the tires. I will show you all the details what we have done with this project. How to start to modernize a 100% original vintage bike. There must be somebody on the market who is transforming the vintage Kawasaki Z1 or 900 to a perfect driving machine. I immediately started to search on the internet. The results were frustrating. Custom-made bikes are available on the market, but they are done only based on poor craftsmanship. Obviously done by amateurs, and this was not what I've been looking for. I did not stop searching, and at the end of the day I have found only one small company in whole Europe which perhaps would be able to fulfill my requests. We are now talking about Green Island bikes. Oliver Bloom and his small team are converting vintage Kawasaki Z1, 900 or 1000s to real gems. If you have a look on their webpage, you will immediately understand what I'm talking about. I have given Oliver a call, and then a very intensive project discussion started. Based on his experience, he has given me a very precise overview which parts have to be replaced to realize a better handling, better brakes, better seating position and a sportier design. All my requirements could be fulfilled. But how to handle my moral crisis? It was a tough decision to give the order for an extensive upgrade of a bike which was very rare and still in 100% original condition. How did I solve this challenge? I have given Oliver the task that he is only allowed to unscrew and remove original parts. He will not be allowed to do any adjustments on existing parts. The additional task was given to him that years later it must be possible to return the upgraded bike back to its original state. As an additional precondition, the removed parts had to be handed over to me. They would be cleaned, I would document them and then store them in my basement. This all gave Oliver a real headache because he had never done such a type of project before. Oliver needed 2 days to make up his mind, but then he confirmed that he would be able to make it. You can imagine that there were several moments where my moral crisis was so strong that I was thinking about stopping the project. But based on a superb photo documentation, I was able to follow each and every step of the upgrade. Finally, after 5 months, Oliver fulfilled his promise. I would like to give a short description on the steps which had to be taken to complete our project to upgrade the Kawasaki Z1. To improve the handling, we had to reduce the diameter from the front wheel from 19 inch to 18 inch and combine a wider rim with a tire in the dimension of 120/70. The front forks has been replaced by a 52 mm upside down fork. To integrate the fork into the existing frame, a custom-made triple tree has been built. This was the most critical part of the complete upgrade. The swing arm had been replaced with one that had been custom-made. We kept the 18-inch diameter of the rim but used a much wider rim and a tire in the dimension of 180/55. 2 new shock absorbers with a nice classic design and new bearings for the swing arm and the triple tree completed the new set. To improve the performance of the brakes, we replaced the one disc brake from the front with a double disc brake, and we replaced the one position caliper with two 4-position calipers. A modern brake cylinder does not fit to the classic design of the Z1, but Oliver has figured out that the original brake master cylinder of the Kawasaki Z1000 performs perfect with the new double disc brake system. Well done! In the rear, we kept the drum brake to keep the design element. By the way, a good drum brake delivers enough braking power to support the braking system. To improve the seating position, we have replaced the packs with a custom-made pack system, which is now repositioned 10 cm to the back. We have lowered the seat bench by 20 mm to support a sportier seat position, and in addition, we replaced the handlebar to support the upper part of the body so it can move a little bit forward. To improve the design, we have replaced the front light and all indicators. We kept the rear light but repositioned it. We reduced the size of the front fender and painted it in color of the bike. And last but not least, we removed the rear fender. Not only I was so excited about the results of this Kawasaki wind textile project, but even the German press was absolutely interested in the results. And Oliver and I, we were really proud that 2 German magazines showed up with an article about the Kawasaki Z1 done by Green Island Bikes. Yes, look at this beautiful engine. 35,000 kilometers, has never been opened, and look, it starts perfectly. As you can see, it's beautiful to drive this bike here on the roads in South Africa. The handling is amazing, the sound is superb, and I love this sportier seating position. I have to say thank you to Oliver Blum and his team, because they have done a great job. Their German craftsmanship, they have fulfilled my dreams of a perfect upgraded Kawasaki Z1. If I look into the future, perhaps in 10 or 15 years, I will not drive motorbikes any longer, but then I'm sure I will give Oliver a call. He should visit me, and then we take out all the parts which I've stored in the basement, and we will build this Kawasaki to its 100% original condition again.